How's it going, everybody? My name is Rick, and I'm gonna start doing a daily vlog, because why not? I drive truck regionally, supposed to be on a dedicated account, hauling automotive parts, but because of the influx of freight, I've been kind of hauling anything and everything. But I try to be home every weekend. I have been home every weekend. I've been doing this job for over the road since 2007. Been driving truck in general since 2004. Went to college to be a truck driver, or to be a diesel technician, and then I worked as a diesel tech for about 4 years, and did driving as driving end dump part-time, and fell in love with driving big trucks and stuff, and playing in the dirt, and it was a blast. And then kind of just evolved into doing this now, which sucks because I have 3 kids of my own, and 2 of them are twins, Kaylee and Phoenix, and my oldest is Kirsten. And then I went through a divorce, actually 2 of them, and then my second, after my second divorce, which is the woman I had my kids with, I ended up meeting this amazing girl, Melody, and she's my everything. And it's tough now because I've hit that relationship level that I never thought I'd be able to get again, like I had way back in the day, and it's actually stronger now than it was before. And I love it, and I want to do everything I can to try to be home more often. So I'm at a pivotal point in my life right now that I just want to be home. But the hard part is I've been working my ass off since I bought this truck, or I started leasing this truck in 2013. It's a 2014 Kenworth T680, and right now I have 937,000 miles on it, just about to turn 938,000. And yeah, I just I don't know, I figure I'd bring you guys along for the ride, see what my daily life is like, and see what kind of progress I make in this pivotal point in my life. Sorry about the shaky camera on my mount, it's not the greatest. But yeah, right now I'm driving through Indiana, New Carlisle, Indiana, heading to Van Buren, Ohio, to make a delivery of tiki torches, the ones that you fill with the fluid for the mosquitoes and bugs to stay away, and you light them on fire around your porch or campfire or whatever. And yeah, so that's kind of cool. Got to see where those were made in Milwaukee, actually. At least these ones are. But anyway, so I ended up leasing this truck, and I paid it off in February, and it's amazing not having that truck payment, because it frees up all that money that you put towards as a business, that you put towards to operate the truck. No matter what you did on a daily basis, no matter what you did in a week, you always had that truck payment looming over your head. And I told myself that no matter what I did, I would work my butt off to make sure I get this truck paid off. And I did. I've worked, I can't even explain how hard, how many life events I've missed in my kids' lives, events that I've missed that I've wanted to do, shows I've wanted to go to, camping, just everything like that. But the main thing that has bugged me the most was not being able to be there for my kids, missing everything. And even when I was married before, she didn't work because I was working doing this and making good enough money to provide for us. She got to experience all that, and as a dad, that truck driving dad, it's one of those things that a lot of people don't really understand as truck drivers, that we do anything and everything we can for our family, and there's a lot of sacrifice involved in it, and that's the hardest part. Looking back, and my twins are 9 now, and they're getting to that age that I know when I was their age, I can start kind of remembering things a little bit. I can remember back to when I was 9, things that I did with my parents and everything like that. And that's the thing I want to do now, is I want to try to be there for them a lot more now than I have been. To do all that stuff, all the trips and camping, and make memories that they'll actually remember, not stuff that they'll have to look back on Facebook, or look back at pictures and see what's going on with that. So my dilemma is, my truck's paid off now, and I make really good money doing this, but I don't know what I should do after this. Like, if I should keep driving the truck. I still got some debt that I need to pay off, and there's a company that I've been talking to in St. Paul that seems pretty decent. You're home every night, this driving truck again, but then I'd be working for somebody. And that's another one of my things. I've been my own boss since 2011. I've been owner operator since 2011, and I've been my own boss since then. And it's tough when you have 8 years, not really having to answer to anybody, and then go back to having somebody that you have to answer to. So it's, the downside is my pay would be cut pretty severely compared to what it is now. But the upside is that I would be able to be there for the kids and everything like that. Unfortunately, my debt is kind of holding me back, because I have my debt set at what my budget is at, which is what I'm making right now. So if I was to take a job where I made less, I would have to then clear out some things, and I've worked my butt off for the things that I have, and I don't want to lose them. I don't want to get rid of them or anything like that, which I will eventually. But yeah, I got plans. I'm currently renting a house, I don't own a house, and that in part is because it's a lot easier for me only being home on the weekends to then, if there's repairs or maintenance that needs to be done, it can usually be done by the landlord. I do a lot of the lawn care and the little stuff around the house and everything like that. But I'm talking, if there's a big thing that needs to be fixed on the house, I don't have to stress about it to get it fixed. My landlord would then have to take care of it. So that's primarily, as a truck driver, renting works out well, especially with Melody and her kids at home. She has 2 kids as well. She has a 15-year-old and a 9-year-old as well, and I feel for them just like I do for my own kids. I would do anything for them, and I don't know. I'm just debating on if I want to do this for another year, see where it brings me, or if I want to quit driving over the road, sell the truck, use that money to pay off some debts, use that money to maybe invest into another business. I have another business idea, a couple of them that I want to do, but I'm still, that's a
scary thing, going from what you know on an everyday basis, and you do really well. I know I'm a really good truck driver, and I got a perfect driving record and everything like that. And I've been doing it long enough solo that I, am able to actually be successful at it for as many years as I have, without having to have a teammate, without having to have mentoring or training or whatever. So it sucks from going something that you know so well to something that you don't know if you'll be good at. I don't know, I strive to be the best I can in everything that I do. And that's the hardest thing, is, to me, call it OCD, call it whatever you want. To me, if I'm not able to be the best that I can at whatever I put my mind to, I feel like it's a waste of time. I feel like my efforts could be put somewhere else. That in itself, I don't want to be, working for somebody, because you're not really putting your efforts to its full potential, because you're making somebody else money instead of, you're making yourself some, but you're making them more. And as a business owner currently, that's what's tough for me to think. I'm just going by the Tire Rack's main headquarters in Indiana here. I gotta stop off at Pilot and get some fuel. But yeah, anyways, so that's kind of the start. We'll just call this episode 1 and see how it goes from here. I don't know if I'll actually get a following, but we'll see. See how it goes. Figure why not. Not a lot of people know what it's like to be a truck driver, and in that fact, not a lot of people know what it's like to be essentially a single dad truck driver with 2 divorces and 3 kids, and having a lot of pride in everything that you do, but then wanting to also not fail. I'm 36 years old, and I just feel like I'm too old to fail now, and I need to, keep moving up. I love toll booths, taking that money. But anyways, we'll see you at the pumps. Took a lot longer than I planned on. Got to talking with some guy about my truck and his truck and engines and everything like that. And yeah, 33 minutes. It was a good guy. Good talk though. Pay attention. Got a little dirty out there. I only filled 1 tank. That's why the price wasn't that much. But yeah, if you do it every day, or you gotta fill it every other day. If I fill both tanks, it ends up being 400. Usually mid to high 400s right now with fuel prices the way they are. But yeah,
temperature's dropping. I sure wish I would have brought a sweatshirt with me. That's one thing I didn't bring. Figured it was gonna be nice everywhere I went, but I suppose it still is April. Weirder things can happen. I always feel better when I get back in my truck after I'm out for a while. Get out, stretch your legs, breathe a little bit of air that's not coming in from the vents. Anyways, yeah, and I'll figure I kind of try to do these videos. This is just like an introduction. See if you have any questions or anything like that you want to ask, feel free. I'll pretty much answer everything and anything. Yeah, especially if you haven't, want to know anything about truck driving or the life, my lifestyle with being a truck driver and being a dad, a single dad. Granted, I do have a girlfriend, but still considered single legally. Go from there and kind of, I'll try to get some videos. I'll try to put a video out every day. It's a bit windy out. And I'll try to improve on my editing. I'll try to improve on a lot of little things here and there, I'm a rookie at this. I've edited some videos on my computer, but I don't have my computer with me, so I might have to use my phone. But yeah, hope everybody keeps on following. We'll see where my life brings me with this dilemma that I have. Jeez, these roads are... That's not even one of the worst ones either. It's just going over bridges. I definitely got to look at getting a new mount. Anyways, we'll see where my life brings me with the daily grind and trying to figure out what to do for my future with being there for my family more and being there for my kids more and stuff. So anyways, make sure you subscribe so you can keep following me and get notified by hitting that little bell button next to the subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I put up new videos. And yeah. Anyways, take care guys. Keep on trucking.